Hello, hello, hello. Type in the Switch chat if you can hear me. If not, we can fix the audio. Not at all. You're gonna make me sad. You're gonna make me sad.
I'm sorry, what is it?
I don't know what a vest is. Prepare yourself.
I'd have been okay if it said bitches or something. I didn't know what it was.
I mistypes.
Okay.
I'm poor typer.
So what is
All
it?
right.
What did you mean with it?
Okay. Do I get a hello? Get a hello from the Twitch chat. Anything, anything, anything. Okay. Do I get a hello? Get a hello from the Twitch chat. Anything, anything, anything. Okay. Do I get a hello?
What?
Get a hello from the Twitch chat. Anything, anything, anything.
Selves.
Not self.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Started. Welcome to the CellHack first tournament. Someone stole the roll of tickets. All right. Oh, yes. Here we go. Here we go, folks. First, I'm going to show the brackets. These brackets, they're real. Let's do main window. All right. First up, we got group. All right. We got Group A. Group A consists of Johnny Coder with Creeping Death. Group B is Sierra Mercadio versus MS Gunty with Nap Skills. Another MS Gunty, Nap Skills or Dies. In the second pairing would be Raccoon with Raccoon. The examples were random. And D is Agates versus Minimal. And RuPaul versus New Module. I should say that these were ranked. I'll pull this up here. Each cell was scored against the example cells. Let me pull out my chat real quick. Hold on. Alright, got my viewer list. Okay. Let me restart. All right, let's get back to the old scoreboards here. Ignore these other forms for now. Yes, I did code this in Visual Basic. Yes, it looks like jank. And yes. All right, so these are paired up in fours. Johnny Coder was the highest ranked seeded player with his Creeping Death. and that makes Sierra Mercadeo JVC the lowest ranked. And we follow the standard bracketeering method. Here's the order. It goes 1, 64, 32, all the way down. And that gives us the top 4 seeds in the furthest quadrants. With that, Group A has got Johnny Coder, Raccoon's Raccoon, Learjet's winner in this bracket, and Roland's Roland. We also have the notable Sechin branches too. In Group B, we've also got another Johnny Coder. He's coming strong with the Absolute. We got Datrix with his Factory, and Zwarf with his Grid, and Kogeek with his Ursurs. I'm sorry if you're getting Inception windows going on. It looks pretty sweet. And stream is still streaming. Anyways, all right. Group C, Group D, Group C. That's a bracket. I'll get it. There we go. Group C is. There we go. Group C, we've got Savamos with his future code. We've got Jeff Guy with his better. Zwarf again with Howdy. And Doss Hunter with his now place. You'll see other places with Johnny Coderfell here. We got Sean Connery giving us a show. But this should be good. And last but not least is Group D with Mika Razor was the third seeded person. We got Theo the Red. I think that's should be the Red, not the Reed. Let me fix that for you, Theo. All right, with his Fast and Furious. And last round out with Jeff Guy Best in the highest seed at the bottom there. So when we run this, you're going to see this go sequentially. It's going to pound through groups A, B, C, and D, and we're going to fill those into the brackets as we go. And then we're going to reset and then run the Sweet 16, where they'll each go against each other. And hold on one second. Streaming. Good. Woo! You guys still here? All right. All right, we're going to get right to it. Let's turn off this main window. Then let's load up the VM. All right, the VM is up. First up is Group A. If I open these windows in the proper order, it wouldn't be such a problem. We got Johnny Coder versus Sierra McGone versus MS Gunty, and rounded out with MS Gunty again. And here we go. We can see Creep is already spreading. He's taking over Nap skills. He doesn't really have a good algorithm to stop the push. First is just die horribly dead. And these first rounds, you should see the real strong algorithms just dominate, which is not a surprise. That's why they're the highest seed. Nap skills is going down. All right, he's let's see what the fastest time can get to. That's another important thing that will separate tiebreakers in the end. Come on, Creeping, finish him. Yeah, there's Johnny Coder with his first place. Next up, we've got Next up, we've got Raccoon versus Examples versus Agix Minimal versus R Pearl. Come on. 4, 5, 6. All right. Raccoon's had a strong showing on the stream such far. Our Pearl's spreading nicely. Random is having a tough time, but that's what happens when you're Example. Raccoon, he's pushing on first try. He's pushing hard. Our Pearl's at least holding his ground for now. It's early. From what you guys have seen on the stream so far, what's your favorite algorithm that you've witnessed? What's the best pattern? Raccoon's making the slow creep. He's got the slow creep going. U Blizzard is quite the nice. It's got quite the nice look. I'm a little partial to Branches V2. Branches, it looks pretty sweet with it shooting out in each 4 directions. Acid Fog was developed by one of the guys I work with, so he's not eligible. But after the tournament, we can run any cell against any others if you guys want to see how yours pits against someone who wrote the code. Acid Fog was one of the examples. He also has one of the best that we can run at the end. Well, it's a little difficult when you've got a guy who is... He developed the code, so it's, he kind of knows the special cases to make himself win. All right, looks like Raccoon's finally closing in at 3,200 ticks, maybe 3,300. All right, Raccoon, you got it, bro. You got it. All right, next up, we've got... Who do we have? We've got Learjet with his winner algorithm, Edgex with Pingu. Who's this guy? We've got Daytrix with Dare Factory and Mesungen with H0. Let's get this going. This one that I really want to see how well Learjet does. He's been a strong competitor on the stream. Sorry for the delay. It's coming up. It's coming up. There we go. Learjet is Pixel, even though his submitted name was Winner. Let's see Learjet if he can push out Factory in H0 before the time ends. Although currently we're not ranking based on if you dominate your opponent. We're just ranking on who has the most cells at the end, which if you dominate, you obviously have the most cells. So in the end, we're going to run a best of 3 in different positions on the board so that if you have your code such that you're relying on a certain corner, we can mix that up a little bit. We also have a few game boards that we're going to try out next time with rocks and playing positions nearer each other versus statically defined. So you guys have probably experienced this static definitions. We had some late submissions that looked pretty unique. Hopefully we'll get to see them on the stream. Did you guys actually explore trying to abuse the memory, or explore trying to do nefarious things with your code, trying to get an edge that way? We haven't had time to look through all the code yet. It's there are quite a few submissions. We've got we've got 84 submissions, and over 1,000 people have entered code, but only 84 have actually clicked the submit. Um, and this is in the first 2 weeks of launching the site. So hopefully, with better modifications, we can make this game take off. All right, Learjet, push him out, push him out. He's getting there, and so we're doing this on a larger screen so that it takes a little bit more time. However, with the large screen, we get to see algorithms flesh out a lot better. Almost there. Pingu's giving you trouble. I think Pingu timed out, and that's why he's statically held there. Maybe his algorithm just says rest forever. Not totally sure. Haven't looked at it, but definitely makes it hard to eat him when he's resting at full energy. Come on, Pixel. Well, Pixel's got this. But if Pingu can hold out, he might get an award for the least amount of cells alive before the end of the game. We have an award for that. So if your cell manages to survive with one cell left, you might get this. Waymix's win. Let me see where you're at on the old Waymix's win. You're in Group C, so you got a couple more games ahead of you before we see yours. But it's coming up. We're gonna get through all of them. All right, almost there, Learjet. Pingu gave him a little bit of trouble. Can he finish in time? This is the key. Bonus points for finishing in time. Pingu, he might hold out. This might happen. All right. Pingu, so what happens if your cell doesn't actually do much? We time you out. How about we leave your cells there to be eaten? However, he probably timed out with his cells rest forever. He could just, his code could say, let's rest forever. Um, it's unclear. We do time people out who do dumb code so that we don't cause everyone else suffering. All right, he ended with 1,300 density. That's not bad. That's not bad. Good job, Learjet, with your win. We got. All right, we had Learjet as the winner. Up next, we got Roland. I haven't seen him on stream, I don't think. And Linkbolt with Setch's branches too. Sechin is one of my favorite looking algorithms. Let's see how it fares against others. And Acid Rain's Eat, Sleep, Run. Eat, Sleep, Run is probably a mod from the original. So let's get back to the VM. Let's all right, all right. Here we go. Here's branches. This one just looks phenomenal. Shooting its laser beams. Eat Sleep Run's doing its no, Eat Sleep Run's dead. So that was who was that? That was Acid Rain's Eat Sleep Run. He probably had some bad code and it died. No big deal. But let's see if Roland can eat into branches. Or if DNC is going to hold the majority of the space. It looks like Branches is chewing up Roland. Yeah, Ender's Game, the finale, or the final battle. It's a really good movie. Although the book was better. The book was definitely better. What's interesting about Branches is he currently has 3/4, if not more, of the screen. However, his density is so low. He's focused so heavily on spreading that he doesn't focus on the density, which it's all right if he can spread. Branches, he's kicking out. There we go. Way to go, Branches. Awesome, guys. Well, I'm glad that one went well. That was the first 16. Here is the leaderboard after. We got some sweet 16 contenders. We got Johnny Coder with his Creeping Krieg. Raccoon with his original Raccoon adaptation. He was one of the first people to submit to our stream. And thank him for that. It spurred off lots of other people submitting. We got Learjet. Can you guys not see this? You guys can totally see this. You guys cannot see this. Oh, man. I apologize. I'm just talking to a blank box. All right. Johnny Coder, Raccoon, Learjet, he's a Learjet, and Setchin. I programmed this sweet scoreboard in Visual Basic last night at 1 a.m., so don't hold it against me. All right. We're going to put this one away for now. There's Inception. Here's Group B. Group B, we got Johnny Coder again with his abs. He's up in this first seat of this bracket. We got Derek's with his factory. Zwarf with his grid. Zwarf has been a strong contender on the stream. And Kogeek. Haven't seen him yet, but hopefully his submission will be sweet. All right, let's get right to it. All right, here we go. Once it comes up on stream. Oops, let me get that out of there. All right, how do points work? Points are cells times time remaining. So if your cell crushes the board super fast, but it doesn't have a lot of density, you lose points. Well, you don't lose points, you just get less points. Versus if your cell crushes the board, but there's only 10 seconds left, or 10 ticks, whatever you want to call it, your multiplier is basically there. So the happy medium is finish fast with a lot of density. As fast as possible, as dense as possible. So we reward strategies that kind of play off both. The total number of cells on the screen, if you're completely dense, is about 25,000. The average person finishes with about 15,000 density. So the multiplier of the time, which is time is only maximum 10,000 ticks, can't really, I don't know. The multipliers can work better. We'll work on the score. But for now, it's pretty accurate. Looks like Absolute Horror is taking this one from from our buddy over there, MS Gunty's Bendigola. MS Gunty's playing Bendigola. Sorry, we don't have the user on the left. I had to fix the stream, and don't have it there yet. All right, sorry about that. I had a local person come to ask a question. Looks like Absolute Horror is going to sweep this one real quick. That's a second one for the old Johnny Coder. Yeah, so hopefully someone will push him out. Or else it'll be a Johnny Coder finals. Let's see, when's Swarf up? Swarf is up. Swarf is up in 2 more rounds. This was a pretty clean sweep. So I'll level with you guys. I helped program the Twitch stream, getting everything to work right with submissions, but I don't know how the actual game is coded. There we go, Johnny Coder rocking it out with his Absolute Horror. All right, so let's get this up on the stream. All right, first up was Johnny Coder with his Absolute Horror. Next up, we've got Dartrix with his Factory, Dark Lion with his Spirat, Ice Falcon with L Blizzard, and examples random. Poor examples. Poor examples. Oh well. Let's get this show on roads here. All right. Got. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Ice Falcon's L Blizzard starting out tight in the left corner, while the Factory's spreading quick. Spartan team is kind of doing some stuff. It looks interesting. Not really sure what it's supposed to be doing, but it looks like he's getting eaten. Uh-oh. What's going on with the L Blizzard? He's eating a little bit. He's eating out. There we go. Question is, can Factory hold him off? I don't think so. Looks like Factory's time is coming to an end. In the future, we do plan to make modifications to the code base, allow for players to communicate directly with other players, challenge other players that have submitted directly, so that you don't have to wait for a random. So basically, for this, we wanted to gauge the interest, see how people were liking the tests, liking the game, see if we can make it better, and then ultimately get people interested in both security and playing games. So, if you guys didn't look, there's more to CellHack than just designing a cell that grows. We focus on trying to do defensive security and figuring out what people can do to manipulate the code to do things not intended. So I'll be interested to see if any of our submissions actually break out of the mold and do some different things. Besides the standard grow and hold. Awesome, guys. Awesome. All right, where are we? Oops. There we go. There we go. All right, Ice Falcon won that one. Up next is Dwarf with his grid. Dwarf's grid has been pretty powerful over the last couple days. Following that up with Snake, Cacasinians aggro, and who's this one? We got Someone 3, Someone E, Some Mean, Someone. Let's give it a shot, folks. All right. Here we go. Here comes Dwarf. Dwarf's a strong competitor. And had we more time in the future, we would love to run this as a double elimination so that if someone had a good submission, it wouldn't get crushed by someone who was better. It's just with so many submissions, it's difficult to track and manage over 64 in the time that we've given. So we'll see where we get. If we can, we'll run some at the end just for fun. We can definitely rethink stream times. We actually had a lot of French submissions and other places, which it's a little interesting. But yeah, currently we're actually hosted at a bar right now. We hold an event every month on Patch Tuesday. We call it Patch Brews Day, where we all get together after work, drink some beers, and hang out. And we do different things, lockpicking, this cell challenge. We play Magic the Gathering, all kinds of things, just to get together with friends. All right, looks like Zworf took that one very handily. Let's get this up here. Zworf's grid take that one down easily. Next up is we got Kogeek with ESSRS. Bedlam's Junk Heap. It's an interesting name. Johnny Coder's Creeping Doom, and Gav's Eat Sleep Rock. All right, we'll get this underway with Kogi in the first seed of this bracket. Come on. All right. Yes. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading back chat while I was doing other stuff. Can we make better docs? Absolutely, we can make better docs. This grew out of nothing into something. We had some people wanting to play this game that one of our coworkers wrote, and he decided to host it online. And then we found out that people actually like to watch it, so we started to stream it. We've modified our stream a little bit to be a little more viewer friendly, but we can definitely upgrade and implement better documentation of how to submit, what good cells should do, give you sample videos or sample clips, etc. Yeah, Patch Brews Day is Windows has a Patch Tuesday where they release security patches every Tuesday of the month. And we thought it might be interesting, since we're in the security realm of computer programming, that we have a Patch Brews Day to celebrate the event. And it's more about drinking beers. I mean, it's fun. We get to relax, hang out with people. I can maybe turn on the webcam and show you guys what's going on in a bit. But right now, I'm trying to get this stream working. I was up till 2 a.m. last night working on these brackets, which failed horribly. I tried to write in Python, and if any of you have tried to write Python code that uses graphics, either Qt or tkinter, it's not simple. So I fell back to the classic Visual Basic. Visual Basic is, I don't know, it's easy. And it was 2 a.m. Didn't really care. In terms of the who's currently running on the left and the right, since I'm running this manually, not in a wild loop, it's I'm giving the seeds directly, so it's not as easy to get the information on the left and the right out. But that's why I'm showing you guys brackets before and after. Looks like Creeping Death is crushing this one. I was interested to see Junk Heap. It was a new submission today. Not really sure what it was meant to do. Haven't looked at the code yet, but we will be taking any cool submissions and showing them off later after the event has run its course. Not sure why this at the bottom says title. Let me fix that. Oh, it says battle. I'm just bad at typing. Yeah, let's fix that. And if you guys are wondering how things are run, we calculate each player's move and then draw them to the screen. And we have timeouts for each player. If they fail to move in that time or get us a submission of what they want to do in time, we time them out. So if your code takes erroneous amount of time to actually complete, we kick you out. And so that's why sometimes you'll see players just lock up, is their code just took too long to complete. And well, with that, the FPS drops a little bit when we've got really complex code submissions. We did some stream tests last night and found that this is about the best quality you can get while allowing people to see what's actually going on. We have different scaling that we can do. The smaller it gets, the algorithms don't have really a chance to take hold. Whereas the bigger it gets, the restriction is more on the compute time of calculating the moves for all the cells within that grid. So this is a happy medium. It's a little slow at sometimes when you've got really complex algorithms taking a while to finish the job. But it seems like we may dynamically change based on the complexity if we can. Not sure yet how to do that. It's processor intensive. Currently running on a HPZ book with an i7. So it's a good laptop, but all right. Creeping Death took its sweet time, but that looks like it for bracket B. Wait for it. Junk Heap holding out. There we go. Creeping Death takes the cake. Let's get this. All right, Creeping Death swept that category. So we look at Group A. Group A had Johnny Coder with his Creeping Krieg. Again, we take all submissions separately and take up to 3 submissions. So Johnny Coder had 3 that seemed to perform well, at least get out of the first round. Raccoon's Raccoon, Learjet's winner, and Section Branches 2 made it through on Group A. And Group B was Johnny Coder's Absolute Horror, Ice Falcon's El Blizzard, Swarf's Grid, and Johnny Coder's Creeping Death, or Creeping Doom. I don't know what you want to call it. All right, so that's it for Group B. Group C, we've got Savamos with Future Code. Haven't seen him before, but it could be good. We got Jeff Guy with Better. We got Zworf again. Zworf's good old howdy doody. And for somehow, DOS Hunter got up there. DOS Hunter's code's pretty interesting. As well as here's Waymix. Here's Waymix's win. And he's up against Johnny Code's Merciful. All right. Oh, Tom, Sean Connery, he made it. Sean Connery made it to the battle, folks. All right, let's get this underway. All right. Here's future code from Varmos. That's looking pretty strong. That's some good spread right there. It's DOS Hunter's Nile Atomic. It's holding off a little bit. I don't know if he can hold him off indefinitely, though. It looks like Killer Sponge has just eaten a sponge. Future Code is it's wrecking house. Looks like. It's a pretty dominating performance by Future Code there. Let's see. All right. Well done, Future Code. Well done, Future Code. That was Savarmos with his Future Code. Next up, we've got Jeff Guy with Better versus Sean Connery. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. Jay Barler was one of the first submitters, and Cryolite with this modification of slime mold, I'm guessing. We'll find out. All right, all right. Here we go, here we go. This is some new submissions that we haven't seen yet thus far. At least I haven't seen them. So hopefully it's good. Jeff Guy with his Better. This looks like an interesting strategy. You made a sweet grid. That is a fantastic grid. Suck it, Trebek. It's up there. Oh, look at that. Jeff Guy is doing some strategic find and replace. That's actually quite a fantastic submission. Let's try to dissect what's going on here. How is he knowing to pull from the furthest reaches, send him all the way to the front? He's got to do some memory management there. This is one of the cooler submissions that we've seen. I'm trying to wrap my head around how this is actually working. How he's pulling from. My guess is it says someone below me died. Let me send myself below me. Someone to my left died. Let me send someone left. That's my guess. Is it's doing a replacement algorithm. It's pretty sweet looking. Looks like little lightning bolts are shooting off. This is fantastic. My guess is he scaled it based on the small test and didn't actually scale up to the entire grid. It's a little unfortunate that he didn't test against the large field. Suck it, Trebek is holding strong. Yeah. Yeah, if he had dynamically coded based on the width, we can get there. I'm gonna be interested to see if we can get him to modify his code to update to view the whole thing. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to take care of some commentary from some locals, but we're back. We're back. This is a very interesting situation. I wonder if Jay Barler can push on to Jeff Guy. This is a four-way beast mode. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. Trebek is the man. I don't know if you know this about Trebek, but he's Canadian.
There's coleslaw, mac and cheese, green beans.
You have a fork?
Why would you want a bun?
Never mind. I don't want a fork. Oh, yes.
Excuse me a second, guys, while I eat some delicious brisket. Thank you. I don't need the fork.
Yeah, this one's going to have to run the full duration, boys. Not much we can do about that. What's up?
So this is just all throwaway ones, except for whatever you call the blue one.
I'll put him forward.
And we're wondering if we could sub out his with the newer submission. If that's going to screw up all your stuff.
That's going to screw up a lot of stuff.
Is it just changing one line? What if I change that one line in the cell results and give you the new one?
Name it with the hash function that already exists. That's the way to do it. Do what you said. Sorry, guys. I'm just taking a bite to eat. It's 5:50 here. So we can work on running one of these events at a better time for people all over the world. It'd be nice to be able to record one of these and um, publish it a little better. This is our first time running it. We don't know how much interest we was going to have, so we're trying something new. This is our first time running it. We don't know how much interest we was going to have, so Delicious, delicious. Mission Barbecue in Maryland. It's fantastic. If you ever get a chance. It looks like this is a pretty hearty stalemate. Jeff Guy has not lost a cell in a while. I mean, he's been hovering around the 930 range for quite a while. We actually have Jeff Guy on site. He just showed up to the event, and we're going to see if he can modify his submission so that it's not statically defined to the small cell space. He's on site. We're going to try to get him to mod it. We're not sure if we're going to resubmit it, rerun this test. Yeah, we will be running CellHack pretty much 24/7. The website, cellhack.net, will be up. The Twitch stream will be up and down periodically. We will try to keep it up at night, East Coast time anyways, up through the morning. It's more of how much time do we have to keep up with it. We're going to try to invest as much as we can, time-wise. We're going to try to make some modifications too so that the map is not just a square. We can try different things with a circle, or we had an idea of putting rocks or objects in the way of your cell, so if it runs into a rock, what can it do? If it runs into some bad food, it kills that cell, that kind of stuff. But the goal is to also try to we're going to try to expand on this as much as we can, because the interest has been phenomenal. In the last week and a half, we've had over 1,000 submissions on our website, which is phenomenal. Which makes it interesting, right? So we've had some people make submissions that are dynamic algorithms where they'll change periodically throughout the event. And you could do that with yours as well. The issue is you can't take too much compute time, or else all right, it looks like Jay Barler eventually took that one down in a slow but steady domination. That one was a little slower than most games, but not a bad deal. Up next, though, we have Dwarf with Howdy, Examples Random, Ice Falcon's Echo 2, and J Coder's Blitzkrieg, maybe? So Dwarf's been strong. Let's see if he can take this one down. All right, upcoming the next battle. Here comes Dwarf. Dwarf's been very strong, but so is Blitzkrieg. See what of these two titans can take it out. These were in the middle of the road in terms of seating, so. Whoa. Stream quality is kind of taking a dive, maybe?
Yeah, so don't worry about it. It's been timed out.
Okay. All right. We also have Johnny Coder is in the house as well. He came to the live showing. There we go. Sorry about the stream quality. We're on some hefty Wi-Fi right now. Zwarf and Johnny are in a head-to-head battle. Who's going to take over Echo's space down bottom? It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. Zwarf is taking the lead. Zwarf is slowly growing. First Johnny, and this is only the second round, or the first round actually. This is the first round competition. Zwarf is Johnny. Some things we're going to work out in the future are speed and scaling, so that some of you who watched the stream last night saw when I ran it at the maximum resolution. It looks fantastic, but it runs just too slow on my infrastructure now, so hopefully we can speed that up. Yeah, it's Zwarf pushing ahead of Johnny in this case. Be interesting to see what happens in the Sweet 16. What's happening? I got some fellas over here giving me some looks. They're laughing, but you know, it is what it is. There are quite a few algorithms out there. The most unique that we've seen thus far is Jeff Guy's square box that replenishes himself. I'd be curious to see how it does against a swarming one like Zwarf or Johnny's. There was also Section's branches, which we'll see again. It won its round, but it does a mode where it shoots out little kind of laser beams to take its position. Yeah, it looks like Zwarf is going to take this one, and that's fine. We just let everything run to its duration so we get a final score. Just how much background noise is there from the environment that we're in? We're in a bar, so if this isn't too bad, that's good. And at the end, we can do a best of to highlight the ones that you guys want to see the most. We could also show you some different modes. That's good, that's good. There are quite a few people. All right, we are just about there. We go. Zwarf takes it down. Sorry for the lag. Micromanaging a lot here. All right, so Zwarf takes that one down. I'm going to make a little notes here of things you guys want to see. You guys wanted to see Jeff Guy versus Branches. We definitely make that happen. All right, but up next we've got DOS Hunter. Wait, is that right? Yeah, DOS Hunter's No Place versus Gomi's Crimson Plague. Johnny Coder's Merciful versus Way Mix's Win. This should be an interesting one because I have yet to see Gomi or Way Mix's submissions. All right. All right. Let me make sure this is streaming. Okay, up next is the battle versus Merciful Hate and Crimson Plague. Crimson Plague's got an interesting strategy where it spreads fast and then grows. Looks like it's sharing between each cell. Ooh, Merciful Hate is just decimating. Ill-tempered raccoon. That is the point. CellHack in its name has hack in it. While we definitely are open to submissions by any user, we welcome people who go outside of the rules and try to break them. It is quite interesting to see some of people's attempts to break out or break the score. And it is encouraged and welcome as long as it's not destructive. And destructive meaning you actually do harm to the computer or the code. We're deleting the code, messing with the settings of the actual box that's running on it, or doing something to the server. Those aren't cool. That's not cool. But manipulating the scoreboard, manipulating other players' cells, modifying values that you shouldn't be able to modify, like, I don't know, say your energy. Maybe you can boost your energy somehow. Maybe you can teleport your cells somehow. I don't know. All of those would be valid solutions. We welcome your attempts as long as you don't destroy anything. Whatever laws are in your country would prevent you from doing bad things, but it's completely at your discretion on that regard, how far you're willing to go. I would be interested to see if someone could actually modify the text on the stream itself to figure out how we're actually working the CellHack.net versus the Twitch stream. That would be fantastic. That would be an interesting breakout, so to speak. Something like Hi Mom scrolling at the bottom of my screen would be very unique, to say the least. Merciful Hate is spreading his hate. But Crimson Plague is holding on for dear life. Welcome to anyone who hasn't visited our stream yet. We are streaming our CellHack.net tournaments. CellHack is a website that you submit a compiled piece of code to, and we run it against other people's algorithms to get the best score possible. The whole goal is to have your cell grow, eat, move, spread, thrive, and defeat other people's cells by eating them or moving and swarming around them. We welcome anyone's submissions. Any questions you have, feel free to email us at twitch@advancedsecuritylabs.com or find us on find more info on our website, cellhack.net. It looks like Merciful Hate's got this one locked up pretty good, although Crimson Plague's going to hold out. What?
Totally unrelated. This guy, I want to know about the game.
All right, looks like Merciful Hates locked this one up. And that's time. Looks like Crimson Plague held on, though. Gummy's Crimson Plague held on to the bitter end. Alright, let's get this back up popping. So, for rounds, or Group C, we had Svarfamos with Future Code. Jay Barler won with that interesting battle between Jeff Guy Better, Sean Connery, Tom. For the winner was Zwarf. That was pretty handily taken over, although he battled against Johnny Coder's Blitz. And Gummy Crimson Plague took that one. Although I will note that we have to take second place on this one because Johnny Coder already has 3 in the top 10. This is going to be Gomez. Gummy is advancing to the next round. And with that Group C, we've got Group D. Group D consists of Mika Razor. We've got Austin's Markov Man. Next up is Ice Falcon's U-Blizzard. This one has been a great producer on the stream. It looks like he's going to go far against Wicked Testing and Mr. Possums. We've all seen what Mr. Possums can do, and that'll be interesting. And then Jeff Guy with his best and good. I'm going to see what Jeff Guy does against himself. That'll be interesting. And I think this is supposed to be Jay Barler, too. Let's fix that there. Because Jay Barler has 1 and 2. All right, so first up, we got Mika with Mika Razor. Let's see if he can dominate. Let's go, Mika. All right. Not totally sure what the difference between them is. Zofkey, the game is web-based so that we have ways for people to submit to the stream and view it, as well as a place for people to test code. We have ways to tell what you're doing so that you don't do something too bad to the system. We don't want you to interrupt other players' ability to play the game. That's not enjoyable for anyone if you just wreck the site. It's enjoyable if you let other people play along, but try to do things to better yourselves without affecting others. So, we're currently only keeping it online based. I'm running the Cell game off my laptop directly. It's not actually running off the website, so right now I have no interaction with the outside world other than the Twitch stream. So I guess your code could do something nefarious and break out right now, but the closest we've seen is people try, but maybe someone already has a good solution and we haven't seen it yet. Currently, Mika Razor is slowly eating on DOS 2, whereas Easy Run and Priority have, well, bitten their dust as most in 64 have done. Let's just see how long it takes Mika Razor to Mika Razor his way out. That was a very, very interesting solution. I liked it. We're going to run it up again.
Did you see the full-size one?
Full-size one.
So, I have a pound of fire in there for small board or big board before.
Yeah.
I never got to run the Twitch feed.
Oh.
It didn't work on my system. So, I never got to test one against a big board. It doesn't scale. All my searches are linear searches, etc. So, it timed out.
We're definitely going to do this again. So.
Yeah, we're going to do it again. If you're in the area, just stop in.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'll find out timing. I guess I'll post on the website.
Yeah, it'll be on the website, and keep battling because we're gonna keep updating the site and try to make it a little bit better. Awesome solution, dude. It's one of the most unique ones that we've seen thus far.
Sure. So it looks like the swarmers really do the best.
Yeah.
So
The best of all of the ones we have right now is actually kind of like yours.
Yeah.
It's just
all the ones we have now, what's that mean?
we have some from people in the company that wrote, so it's not in there.
Yeah, so I suspect that mine is the right solution,
Yeah.
but it has a lot of tweaking.
Yeah.
So, for example, I don't want to speak too loud so I give away stuff for everybody else, but you guys probably know that it searches X first. It does the X all in a row at a time. So if you lose track of what row you're in, it's not hard to recategorize.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, if two guys run into each other, there's no way to tell who wins that collision.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
And so figuring out where you are, relocalizing can be a challenge.
Yeah.
Like all those little things I didn't think of, even though they aren't that hard.
Well, you'll have more time. We'll do the scanning. It'll be up. So awesome.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing. That was awesome.
I don't even want to admit I'm going.
Have a good one. Awesome, guys. Sorry about that. We had that was Jeff guy who's near us talking. Looks like Mika finally took that one down. Mika Razor. Mika 33 with Mika Razor. All right, that was a good battle. But on to, oh man, here comes Hello World. Let's see how long Tom can survive. Theo the Red has shown great promise on the stream, and I don't know if I've seen AO Austin yet. Let's see how well they do. Oh, that was awesome. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Sorry about that. I made the chat a bit. Here we go. 4 states. He's fighting against Flight and Fight. Hello World is no longer. It's now Hello World. Let's see. We did have Pixel and L Blizzard run. U Blizzard is coming up, I believe. U Blizzard is next. So L Blizzard won its round, I think. Let me check. Yeah, L Blizzard won its round for the first 64. And so did Pixel. Pixel won his first round as well. I wonder if, let's see, 4 State is growing, but so is Flight. It thinks Flight and Fight's going to take this one. You gotta do your homework in 20 minutes. Just leave it on the stream on mute on the background. Let's see, Jeff Guy had to run for the day, so his we're gonna see if we can get his stream up there. Apparently, he had some modifications that were calibrated for the small tournament because he couldn't stream Twitch on his laptop. Do both. That's right. Corrupting America's youth with CellHack. Hello World is one of the more unique submissions, that is true. Thank you guys for joining us. If you're just joining the stream, streaming a CellHack.net tournament live from Jailbreak Brewing in Laurel, Maryland. Where we're streaming, we will be streaming in the future as well. So feel free to continue coding and keep submitting. We're going to try to enhance our stream, enhance the game board, and make it easier to submit yourselves and test them out. We've had a few people comment that they want to be able to challenge specific bots rather than waiting for the random to select theirs from the queue. And we'll integrate that in the future if we can. As well as just general promotion. We'll try to raise some awareness on different sites, get more traffic, so that you have more people to test against. You can delete your cells by unchecking the submit. I don't think you have a way to delete them from the main page, but that's not really an issue. We may add that feature in the future, I guess, if you want to delete the entire algorithm. Hadn't thought about that. Let me ask the master implementer. Is there a way for them to delete the cells from the web page?
They can unsubmit them, but there's no way to delete them here.
Okay. That may be something in the future to delete the entire algorithm. But currently, no. Just let it build up on our server. All right. Theo the Red takes that one after a slow but creeping win. All right. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Up next in Group D is Ice Falcon's U-Blizzard. This one is strong. He's coming up against Rick's Wicked Testing, Mr. Possum, and Eclipsis, New Boston Tail. I think we've seen these on the stream, but who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Lake Town. Oh no! There we go. All right. Stream coming back. Stream coming back. Here we go. Here's U-Blizzard. U-Blizzard has shown strong promise in the past. Oh, got a little bit of skip lag. Got a little bit of skip lagging. There we go. Settled down now. U-Blizzard's slowly creeping. Slowly eating waka waka waka. He's eating waka waka waka. Possum is turtling up. This is one of the quicker submissions. U-Blizzard. It's got a fancy look to it. The stream doesn't really do it justice because we have to encode the video up to Twitch. You lose some of the fidelity in the image. And it looks phenomenal in person. The colors kind of start to morph together. It's fantastic. He's nomming for a win. This is one of our quicker wins right here, which is interesting based on his seating location. Nomming away. Nomming. Almost. Took a while to finally finish that possum over there in that left corner. But you got it. Oh, is Possum gonna hold out? Possum's holding out. He could do it. I think Possum is going to hold it. I think this one is this may take it for the smallest player still alive. Possum with 1. Possum's getting crushed, but he's still there. I don't know if you Blizzard can eat it. The score is based off of the time, so I don't want to end it early. It's not bad. This is the second to last round of the 64. Let's see if I can. So I can speed it along if I pause the update. So let's go ahead and do that. You'll still get a score at the end, but there we go. Sorry if you wanted to see it sit there and spin for a little bit, but we've got a little bit more to go through. All right, Ice Falcon did win that against Mr. Possums. Mr. Possums, he held out. Up next, we've got Jeff Guy, who ranks in the same seed as himself. Up next, we got Jeff Guy and Jay Barler with Mr. Possums as the new. All right. Here we go with the last of the seeds. Let's make sure this works. It does. Maybe. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, folks. This is a fail. I gotta restart the VM. 1 second. Sometimes we get into a situation where the VM we're running in does bad things, and this is why it's in a VM, so that your code, which is running on our box, doesn't affect the rest of the box. If you feel what I'm saying. Not necessarily someone did bad code, but over time, bad code does bad things. All right. Okay. Let's see, we can turn this window back on. That's the wrong window. There we go. Turn that window back on. Let's see here. It looks like it. Looks like we're back in business. I'm logging back into the site right now. It's disappointing that we died on the last match of the top 64. That's a little disappointing. Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. I think we're back. I can't see the stream. I can't see your chat. That's okay. There we go. There we go. See a little bit. See a little bit. I just want to get my chat back so I can talk to you guys. All right. Anyways, hopefully you guys can see this. I can't see chat. But we'll recap what happened in Group D. While you were away, Jeff Barler did manage to best Jeff Guy and Jeff Guy best, which is okay. That's fine. So let's recap the top 16. These top 16s are going back for the next round. We've got Johnny Coder with his Creeping Krieg, and Raccoon is Raccoon. Learjet's winner, his name's Pixel. Sechin Branches 2. In bracket B, we've got Johnny Coder with his Absolute, what do you call it, Absolute Horror, Ice Falcon's L Blizzard, Zwarf's Grid, and Johnny Coder's Creeping Death. In bracket C, we've got Zavamos' Future Code, J Barler 1, Zwarf's Howdy, and Gomi Crimson Plague. And in Group D, Micah 33 with Micah Razor, Theo the Red, Ice Falcons U Blizzard, and J Barler 2. Looks like Ice Falcon, J Barler, and Johnny Coder all got to go through to the next round with their cells. So first up, we've got Johnny Coder, Creeping Doom. So I've got to find these real quick, if you don't mind. I'm going to do a little notepad, WordPad hackaroonies here. And seed results. Alright, I gotta find these seeds, so bear with me a second. I know this is ugly. This is ugly. So Johnny Coder, Raccoon, so 0, 16, 8, and Sechin. 0, 16, 8. Sechin's gotta be up there. 7. 0, 16, 8, and 7 are gonna do battle. Here we go. Let's see who can win of these beasts. That doesn't seem right. Hold on one second. Those aren't the right numbers. Ah, I see. I had the wrong list. Here we go. This is the right list. My apologies, stream. I'll get this sorted out. Little bit of fail. It's okay. It happens. So Johnny Coder is seed 0. Let me see if I can. Alright. Yeah. No, I failed. I closed it. Alright, sorry guys. I killed it. That was my fail. So Johnny Coder's Creep Krieg is seed 0. Raccoons is seed. I don't have a clean way to search this, so bear with me. We got Raccoon, and we got 0. We got 0, 4, 8, 0, 4, 8, and 14. Alright, let's give that a whirl. See if that's right. There we go. There we go. There we go, folks. Sorry about that. Takes a bit of finagling to get things to work right, but there we go. Look at this go. Krieg is putting pressure. Raccoon's putting pressure on the side of him. Pixel's struggling to break out. And Branches is he's fighting. He's fighting it. These are the strongest submissions in the Sweet 16 bracket. Going head to head, it looks like Pixel is struggling to hold down against Creeping Krieg. He pushed down pretty hard on Pixel there, but he's not doing enough to fight off the Coon. The Coon is making his way across. There goes Branches. Rip, sweet soldier. Pixel's good, but I didn't do them in the normal order that they were submitted. I did a little random there, which was something different. Raccoon, though, he's pushing hard. He's pushing across. This could be Raccoon's time. He was one of our first submitters. Great to have his submission so that other people could play against it. Not sure why he didn't submit Raccoon Experimental. Maybe they were too similar. Maybe they were the same. But his one submission is strong, although Creeping Krieg seems to be pushing back. Raccoon's total went from 8,500 down to 8,100. And Pixel, it looks like Pixel's growing. Uh-oh. Pixel. Oh, Pixel's coming back. What is this? Raccoon had this locked up. Pixel, he finally got to his critical mass point. Creeping Krieg is being squished out. And Raccoon's got 4,000 cycles to hold him off. Raccoon's got 4,000 cycles. Creeping Krieg might be holding him back, because if you see Pixel down there at the bottom, he's pushing harder on Raccoon than he is on Creeping Krieg. This is an interesting battle got going on here. Pixel broke into Raccoon's stronghold, and it looks like Pixel's growing. I don't know if it'll be fast enough, though. Raccoon got a stranglehold on the board early. Pixel breaking free. Pixel overtakes Creeping Krieg. Creeping is being pushed out on two fronts, although it looks like Creeping Krieg has a great pressure downwards that Pixel can't break through. But it looks like Pixel's algorithm is stronger than Raccoon's, and it's eating into Raccoon. Creeping Krieg is the MVP assist here. Oh, he's got 1,000 left. Is he doing it? He's doing it. He's doing it, folks. He's overtaking him. He's overtaking him. The hype is real. Pixel breaks into the lead. Pixel overtakes Raccoon. The slow death. Epic finish. Pixel was almost down and out. Less than 1,000. That comeback. That's a screenshot for the ages. Pixel wins it. Pixel. Very, very nice form. Pixels. The hype is real. We're not getting reverb. I know what you're doing. No! We got some local guys who are coming to mess with the stream real quick.
It's already gone fractal anyway.
That's way back there.
Yeah, that's way back. All right, folks. Next up, we've got Group B. Group B is Johnny Coder's Absolute Horror, Ice Falcon's L Blizzard. Make sure you guys can still see this. All right, Ice Falcon's L Blizzard, Zwerf's Grid. Zwerf's Grid's going to be big, and Johnny Coder's Creeping Doom. This is going to be interesting. Let's see if Zwerf's Grid versus L Blizzard, how they handle Johnny Coder from a two-prong front. So, while we do this, again, I got to do like last time and figure out what seed these bros are lined up in. So, bear with me. I don't have a good way to do this. So, Johnny Coder was third. Is this the one I was looking at? I think this is the one I want. Yeah, this is the one I want. I'm going to close this window because that's not helping anybody. Alright, time to redo what I was doing. Yeah, no pad. It's the way of the future. Alright, Johnny Coder's Absolutes Horror is number 16. Ice Falcon's L Blizzard 22. 16, 22. Swarf Grid 24. 16, 22, 24. Johnny Creep 30. 60. All right, let's get these guys up and battling right now. Ooh, Inception mode. All right, Pixel, that was an excellent game. But right now we've got Absolute Horror versus Creeping Death versus L Blizzard versus Wharf 3. It looks like Absolute Horror and Creeping Death have similar styles. They push down upon L Blizzard. Can L Blizzard break through? Looks like L Blizzard is slowly increasing. It just broke into the 2000s. Zwarf is slowly decreasing. It just went below 1700. L Blizzard slowly growing, 2300s. Absolute Horror is also growing up to 7600. Creeping Death is up to 3900. It looks this could go either way. I'm interested to see how L Blizzard can grow out of this, if he can grow out of it in time. Looks like he's bouncing between 28 and 2700. Creeping Death is hovering around 36, 3700. And Absolute Horror is munching on Swords, and it's got brains on the mind. Elblizzard broke 3,000. Looks like he's spearing through Creeping Death right in the middle, taking a chunk out of it. Although Absolute Horror, can we see if it's breaking down on top? Looks like it's eating also into Creeping Death. Creeping Death's not having a great time right now, being attacked on two fronts. Dwarf holding on, but his days are numbered. As Elblizzard's up to 3,200. The Absolute Horrors, they're pinching off Creeping Death. There's a little bit of purple still holding out there. And it's gone. So let's see what happens when Elblizzard and Absolute Horror meet in the middle. Looks like Elblizzard's eating away at Creeping Death. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. So if you guys like what you see, just let us know what battles you want to see repeated. Maybe we can have Pixel up there again against that Pixel versus Raccoon battle was quite epic versus Johnny Coder's Creeping Creek. Yeah, Absolute Horror is eating in. It's got it. What?
Taking a step away, guys, for a second. Enjoy the stream. We got another 2 minutes ahead of us. Alright, fellas.
We're back. So let's make sure the stream is still streaming. Yeah, we're still streaming. That's good. It looks like Absolute Horror's got this one in the bag, but we'll see it through to fruition. We've got 3 more games to run, so stick around. We said this was going to end at 7, but 7:15. It's not so bad. Blizzard's growing. He's growing slowly. But Absolute Horror is taking the pieces that he's losing to Elblizzard from Creeping Death. So maybe that was Elblizzard's plan all along. If I see myself, let me help myself win. That's also an interesting strategy. We didn't really plan for that. I doubt he planned for it, but Almost there, fellas. Almost there. It looks like Absolute Horror's got this one, even though given time, El Blizzard probably could take it from him. We just don't have that kind of time to hang around. No big deal. We can let this run longer later if you guys would like. But for now, we're going to just keep it going. That may be an option in the future, is to request the time to play the game so that you can submit your cell and request a short, medium, long, forever. Forever would take a really long time. But there you have it, Johnny Coder with Absolute Horror taking it down in the top 16. All right, so that was Johnny Coder. Johnny Coder taking it for Group B. But in Group C, we've got Savarmos, his future code, Jay Barler with Jay Barler 1, Zwarf with Howdy, and Gomi with Crimson Plague. So I've already got these queued up, at least their numbers. So let's get this going. All right, here we go. Here we go. You guys see this on the stream? Oh. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Here's future code versus Jay Barler versus War 4 and Crimson Plague rounding it out. Future Code's making a good spread. He is trying to get into the open spaces as tight as possible. Looks like Jay Barler won his threshold. And Crimson Plague has got to the corners. Not really sure if he's trying to hold people off there, but Future Code is pushing pretty hard. War 4 is slowly growing. You see, he just went to 3,500. 3,600, and the only opponent he's got to grow into is Future Code. So it looks like Dwarf is going to take this one just from the onset. Future Code is eating up Jay Barler and Crimson Plague fairly handily. Not a huge fight put up from them. But let's see if Dwarf is up to 5,000. Future Code hovering around the 9,100. As Dwarf slowly eats him away. Not a huge fight put up from them, but let's see if Dwarf.
They were asking about that last one. Did you accidentally put in the wrong winner?
When I close it.
When you closed it?
When I open it and then close it right away. Yeah. I hit the wrong number.
All right. Dwarf is about to overtake Future Code as the top number. Future needs to fight back. He had a great swarm early on, but he's losing to the pressure. That was incredible spread early on to take out Jay Barler and Crimson Plague. Crimson Plague had an interesting strategy, spreading as fast to the edges as possible and creating a void zone in the middle. Unfortunately, he didn't have the critical mass needed to push hard on his neighbors, but it made for an interesting algorithm. I'd be curious to see someone create a cell that surrounded an enemy and then ate it away. But it looks like Dwarf is going to take this one from Future Coder. It's just a matter of time. And while we're waiting for this to end, I will make sure to have the final round queued up so you guys don't waste any time. All right, we have Mika Razor.
I already have some of these books. And which would you like?
Mika Razor versus Theo the Red. 4.
Which one? The one with the mouth or the Alright, so making if you want to get the color, sure.
All right, I've got the next one here, folks. So once Wolf takes this,
Let's
in the
see.
last and final battle. We've seen some interesting strategies today. It looks like swarming is one of the top tier, but at the end we may run our algorithm against the designer of CellHack's best algorithm and see how people fare against that. We don't have it submitted because, well, it's kind of an unfair advantage, to be fair, to you guys. We didn't want to submit someone who had inside knowledge on how to make his cell the best possible. And it looks like Dwarf has finally closed out Future Code. It was a valiant effort, Future Code, but Dwarf is strong. Dwarf strong. All right. So there is Dwarf beating out Gomi Crimson Plague, Jay Barler's Jay Barler 1, and Zormo's Future Code. Future Code tried, but it couldn't keep up. And the final bracket, Group D, we've got Micah with Mika Razor, Theo the Red with Fast and Furious, Rip Ice Falcon, U Blizzard, and Jay Barler with Jay Barler 2. Let's get this sucker going. Last of the Sweet 16. Here we go. Here we go. All right, Mika Razor. Jay Barler's on the fastest spread, but U Blizzard finds the corner, works outward. He's getting pressure. Flight and fight. It's growing slowly. Just got to 3,100. Mika Razor is lowering. Just went to 5,500.
On the bracket,
Yeah.
the one where Merciful Hate, that one should have won.
Understood.
I'm pretty sure.
It should have.
Okay.
He already had 3 submissions in the top 16.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
So it was the next seed up. I mean, Kevin, because we only wanted 3 submissions per person, but we needed extra.
Okay.
That's fine. I just need to understand why it's competing.
Okay.
So that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, there we go. It looks like U Blizzard is making its way across the board. That is a strong finish. I don't think Flight and Fight can hold it off. And we slowly make our way across the board. I'm going to show the brackets once we're done one more time so that you guys can see the domination that has transpired today. Chips. It's And that was the winner there. Ice Falcon took it down. So let me show you the brackets as they stand. Let me make sure you guys can see this. All right. We've got Learjet was Group A winner. He goes to the Final Four. Johnny Coder's Absolute Horror took down Group B. Group C was dominated by Zwarf's Howdy, y'all. And Group D was taken by Ice Falcon's View Blizzard, as we just witnessed. So I've got these four queued up. Let's give them a little rumble as we send them on their way. Here we go, folks. This is the final battle to take the cake. I will be running this as a best of 3 to make sure position does not matter. Yeah, here we go. Pixel and U-Blizzard, similar strategies, get to the edge and push out. Absolute Horror is making a presence known. Zwarf slowly growing. Ever so slowly. Oh, he's being pressured. Pixel, he's growing slowly. Just broke to 2,900. 3,000. U-Blizzard holding steady at 1,400, losing about 10. No, he's caught back. There we go. Absolute has broken into the bottom. He's pushing pressure on both U-Blizzard and Zwarf. Pixel holding strong, 4,400. Zwarf has shrunk down to just above 2,000. U-Blizzard's making a slow creep into horror, but he's losing some while taking some. Pixel's making his march. Pixel's making his march outward. Absolute Horror staying steady at 6,900. This is the finals for our CellHack tournament. We've run 64 different competitors in a single elimination match to find the best cell algorithm to defeat the rest. We've had some of our competitors here in person. Most of you are online, but thank you all for submitting. This has been a tremendous event for our first beta run of the site. We thought it would be a cool, interesting way to get people interested in both programming, gaming, and security. So I'm glad to have you guys out watching the stream. We have enhancements in place given the popularity that we've had so far. 21 viewers on the stream for something that launched not but a week and a half ago. It's not bad. Trying to get the word out. Feel free to tell your friends about CellHack if you think they might like programming. It looks like Swarf just got snuffed out. Here comes Pixel marching into Absolute Horror's domain. And U-Blizzard's trying to cut underneath, try to make room. Curious how U-Blizzard and Pixel would do next to each other. Looks like Pixel has this first best of 7, but who knows what Blizzard can do if he can cut through the bottom. He can make a wave just like Pixel did in the semifinal round. Feel free to follow us on Twitch. We will be streaming a couple times a week to showcase some of the best submissions that we've seen thus far, as well as we can show off some training. I know that where did he go? We lost him, but we had a viewer asking if we do training. Yes, we do training. We specialize in computer security at Advanced Security Labs. So if you're interested, just hit us up at Twitch at advancedsecuritylabs.com, and we can get a hold of you. If I had a way to go in hyperspeed, I would speed this up, guys, if I could. But, you know, it's enjoyable to watch and relaxing. Some of the cells do some interesting movement. So we'll see what the outcome is after this round. Because some people face off their position.
Yeah, so you mix up your order. Yeah.
Alright, this is a best of 3, everyone, so even though Pixel has this round, there may be more advantageous position next round based on your opponents. As you saw, Absolute Horror had a domination early game, covered the board, now is losing space to Pixel, but who knows, maybe Zwar 4 puts pressure on Pixel, or you Blizzard puts pressure on this next round. If you guys weren't aware, we are giving away prizes for these top 4 players as well as the winners. So if you are one of these top 4 players watching on the stream, make sure to contact us at Twitch at advancedsecuritylabs.com and send us your email. Please, hopefully it will match your email that you signed up on CellHack.net with, but if it doesn't, you're going to have to include your code so that we can validate against code that was submitted. Again, email us at twitch at advancedsecuritylabs.com for your prize. I'll have to ask my coworker where they are, but they're substantial. It's not a sticker or a button. You get prizes. Oh yes, there are prizes. Prizes for playing a game. It's a thank you for playing the game as well as writing good code, and hope to keep you coming back. So there you go. We had Learjet with Pixel taking that one down. That was the first of best of 3. I'm going to switch up the order for those guys and rerun this. So stick around. We got a different positioning. Yes, it's the same 4 players, but hopefully this is different for everybody involved. All right. We've got Absolute Horror in the upper left this time, Pixel in the upper right, and Zworf is growing. Johnny is not here in chat. He is here in person, actually. He's at the event. He is watching his code live, as well as having a beer here at Jailbreak Brewery in Laurel, Maryland. We're going to be here every month on Patch Brews Day. That is Patch Tuesday, but we drink beer. Johnny came in person, had some beers, watching the stream live, having a good time. If you're ever in the area, feel free to stop by, hit us up, and we can come join you, have a beer. It looks like Dwarf has a slightly better position this time, and it's eating away at Pixel a little bit. It's eating into Pixel. See, this is what happens when position matters a little bit, it seems. Although Absolute Horror seems to be eating Zwarf while Zwarf eats Pixel. Pixel is growing strong. Pixel is growing very strong with Absolute Horror. Your Blizzard's holding on a little better this time. Let's see. Do we have Zwarf in chat? I don't believe we do. Zwarf's not in chat, but we'll try to get a hold of Zwarf and make sure that he gets his prizes as well. And if everyone else is interested, make sure that you continue to email us and watch the stream. Keep coding, as well as send us any feedback, any updates that you'd like to see, or modifications to the game you'd like to see. We have some interesting ideas ahead of us, including the round game map, like asteroids where it can loop around the edges so you're not confined. There is no boundary strategy, so to speak, as well as making the game size a little quicker, but still a little fine-grained. Working on improvements to performance, as well as the streaming quality. All these things take time. This is our first beta run. Hopefully you'll continue to watch and play. Pixel is doing it here with Absolute Horror now getting crushed. You Blizzard holding, and Zwarf 4 rounding out the top 4. After this game is done, folks, we will be doing random games again. Hopefully we can get some interesting matches up. Feel free to email us. Yep. There you have it, guys. Learjet Pixel has taken the championship. Great job with your code. We are going to do one real quick game. Johnny Coder in person has requested his submission be changed to his Merciful Hate submission. So we're going to run that up real quick if we can. I just need to figure out which one I take out. I take out Absolute. It's 46. absolute to absolute horror was 16. Alright guys, we're going to do one last run. This is just a fun run to see how Johnny Coder's code does with a different algorithm. Here's Merciful Hate. He wanted to see this one paired up. He thought it was a stronger algorithm. So we'll see how it does. Great job, Learjet, again. Fantastic submissions by everyone. Ice Falcon, great job with the Blizzard. And I wish Zworf was here to congratulate him. This is interesting with Merciful Hate pushing out Pixel a little bit in the corner. I wonder how Merciful Hate can handle Zworf. It looks like when Pixel and Blizzard are in the same corner, they can't grow as quickly. But it looks like this game before when Pixel broke around and ended up winning the match in the top 16. Pixel's making a break for it. He's pushing out Blizzard.
Pixel needs to contact us for a prize.
I sent him a message. They're in chat. They're in Twitch chat right now. Oh, sorry guys, I minimized the window. There we go. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. This is the final run. Merciful Hate does not seem to be faring very well at all. Zworf, though, he's putting pressure. Let's see if Zworf can hold off the Pixel onslaught. Again, thanks for tuning in, guys. The final best of 3. Let me change that stream at the bottom. Awesome job, guys. It's been a pleasure. We're gonna let this one run fruition, then I'm gonna switch it over to random mode and let things go. It's been a swell ride. Glad you guys get to party with us. Don't worry about these on the left and the right. Those are for the natural stream. We're gonna get the leaderboard going at the bottom once we get those reinstated, so that we can track them over time, the fastest and best submissions. So thank you guys for running. And there you have it. Learjet winner Pixel can't be beaten. Alright, signing off, guys. Have a good one. Sorry guys, trying to get the random pieces going again. It looks like I broke something while getting it ready for this stream. I'm gonna take the overlay down for a second so you don't watch me code horribly, and so I can edit this file. Here we go. Here we go. I got it. Got it. And put this back. Put this back. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. All right. I'm going to step away, grab something to eat, guys. You have a good one.